including 3 home runs in that first inning. Kyle Higashioka, his backstop and battery mate, had a home run himself, but I'm sure he's more concerned about that first inning. Let's hear his thoughts on the loss.
Kyle, we just heard from Gerrit, but from your vantage point, what was going on in that first inning?
I just think, obviously we started off with a unfortunate CNI single, but then it spiraled a little bit out of control. And looking back, I think we could have used the fastball a little more in that situation.
In looking back, why did you guys not go to that more often sooner? What made you keep relying on the curveball and some of the secondary stuff?
Just observing some of the previous games and some recent stuff with them. We thought that was the plan to go to out of the gate, and we were wrong.
These last few starts, it's been that one big inning that kind of unravels quickly. Like, how do you kind of try to adjust for that on the fly?
It's tough in game to make an adjustment like that. It's definitely something I need to work on in terms of getting guys out of that big inning, because that's what's killed us in the past few games. You take away the one big inning and we win most of those games, or it's it's just easier for us. So I think it's just a matter of, I think, maybe trusting that we have a plan B as well.
What did you see from Castillo today?
I thought he looked good. I mean, his stuff's always really good. Fastball had a lot of life to it, and I think I got lucky that he gave me a couple pitches to hit.
Do you feel like you're on the same page and the game plan just isn't working, or do you feel like you're kind of in between what you guys want to do in that first inning in particular?
I think we're in accordance with one another. It's difficult because I feel like teams, when they face Gerrit, they can be quite different than if they're facing anybody else. So it's definitely tough to build that into the game plan, but we got to do it. So there's no excuses. We gotta figure it out.
Can you elaborate on kind of how you've seen teams planning differently for Gerrit? Is it more like they take sort of like one approach into a series, but then just switch it up with him?
Yeah, more like that. Not to be specific, because I don't, very secretive. But yeah, that's the idea.